thanks for joining the party. I'm Shanna, your Pampered Chef consultant. I wanted to do a video for you guys that went over some of my favorite items. This one was hard for me because I have so many favorites. So I tried to narrow it down to the ones that I use daily. So my favorite everyday items. I have quite a few still. So I will just run over them really quickly, highlight some key points and why I love them. And then if you have any questions, you can shoot me a comment or a message and I'll get back to you right away. Or if there's products that you don't see here and don't see in the party that you do want more information on, again, please let me know about that as well. And I'll make sure that they show up in the party for you guys. So again, a little bit of some backstory. I started Pampered Chef when I got hooked on their products when I bought them for my baking business. I had all the fun and cool stuff in my baking kitchen, but none of that at home. And so I thought it would be time to switch that up and actually have some tools that I can use at home for cooking. I wouldn't say I was a bad cook, but I definitely was like a lost cook. You know, I was inefficient in the kitchen and I didn't really know what I was doing. And so having these tools now have taken the guesswork out for me and made me much more efficient in the kitchen and also allowed me to have much more fun. And so I've been cooking a lot more now and my family is super happy about that and so am I, and that's really important for me so that I can pass on these skills to my daughter Avery. And that's my spiel. So let's get to it. My everyday favorite item that I pretty much do use every day is the garlic press. So I've gone through a couple of these because I do use them quite a bit, and this one has been the one that I found that was the most easy to use. And it's heavy duty. I don't have to work so much for it. It does all the work for me and it's easy to clean. And that's the thing with all of my favorite items, is that they are easy to use and easy to clean, because as a mom and everyone's busy, that's a key thing for me right now, is to have it easy to use and easy to clean. So with the garlic press, you'll see here, it's pretty heavy duty and you don't have to peel the garlic, which I love. You just throw it in here and press it through. And then you have this brush that comes with it. So you take this end of the brush and you can then scrape off all the good bits and make sure that you get every bit of your garlic. And then when you're done, pull out the garlic peel and keep it. Throw it in your freezer and keep a stockpile. And when you're making stock, like veggie stock or chicken stock, your own soup, throw that in and you have extra flavor for free pretty much. And then when you're ready to clean this guy, you use this part of the brush and match it up with the holes here to push out stuff that is stuck in the holes. Then you can use this end again to scrape it out, and then this all goes in the dishwasher. Easy peasy. I also use this for ginger, so if I want minced ginger, then I put it through here as well. Okay. Then, the food chopper. So this is very popular. A lot of people know about the Pampered Chef food chopper, and it's one of my favorites for sure, because I am not a pro with the knife. So especially for onions, you know those videos where they show you to chop the onion this way how many times and then this way how many times to dice it perfectly? That's just not going to happen for me. I'm going to slice off a finger for sure. So this is perfect. And it doesn't have to be just for onions, it does everything. So I chop up eggs, fruit, nuts, chocolate, even ginger and garlic too. So if I don't want them minced, but I want them chopped up, then I use this guy. And I'll show you here slowly. I'll push it down. You'll see that the blade rotates as I push down. And that's just to make sure that it's going around and cutting all corners and areas of the circle here, so that it's not just chopping the same spot over and over again. When you do use this though, it is, you do have to put a lot of pressure. Give it a good smack. It's not a gentle one like this. You do got to give it a good smack. But I do love that because, you know, some days we're having a rough day, we want to vent. This is a good way to just blow off some steam, right? And it's very therapeutic in that regard. Smack it a few times and you have some food prep. It's awesome. And also, dishwasher safe, so you can take it apart and then it all goes in the dishwasher. Okay. So next I have the can opener. So this is the smooth edge can opener. I used to have the electric one, But I love this so much better now, so I don't have to worry about opening a cupboard, plugging it in, and aligning it properly so that it matches up and cuts it properly. This is just easy to use. And also easy to clean because it doesn't touch the food. So it doesn't really ever get that dirty. The old style where it cuts into the can, the blades will get into the food, even the electric ones can get into the food. This one doesn't at all because it just cuts the top rim of the can. So here you'll see when I turn it, it will close against the rim of the can and then cut. So it cuts this way versus this way. And it's easy to crank, you don't have to work too hard for it. And once you feel like the release of pressure, you actually turn it the other way to unclamp it. And then you have these, how do I show you there? Can you see them? Yeah, these little pinchers. So you push this button and this will hook onto that lip of the can and then you pull off the top, and that's how it goes. And then you have a nice smooth edge and the food is remained untouched, so your can opener is clean. So I love this guy. Next I have the spritzer. So this is the first thing I ever bought with Pampered Chef and I love it. Spray your pans, spray your baking trays with it, and you can even spray your salads or vegetables with a light mist of oil. It's perfect. You can even flavor it, so if you have herbs, you can put herbs in here and flavor your oil. You just put regular oil in here, so if you use olive oil or vegetable oil, just throw it in here, and there's no additives like Pam. There's a lot of chemicals and things I don't know in that, and this one you don't have to worry about at all. Right now I have olive oil in here, and I do find that it's a little too thick. It's a little goopy. It still sprays and works fine, but it gets a little drippy. So if you want that nice spray, that light mist, then I would go for a lighter oil, so canola oil or vegetable oil. And all you have to do is put it in, and then you pump it up. So you give it a good pump, and until you feel some pressure, and then you know that there's enough pressure built in inside, and then it's ready to go, and you would just push the top and spray. When you're done with it though, it's very important to release the pressure. So because this was the first thing I ever bought with Pampered Chef, I was a noob and I didn't follow all the instructions and I didn't release the pressure. So you'll see here that now my bottle doesn't lie flat, and that's because the pressure has ballooned out the bottom of my bottle. And so to prevent that, you do have to release the pressure. So you just unscrew the top, and you hear that all that pressure is released, and now it's good to go, and your bottom will stay flat. To clean this, once I finish with the oil that's in here, then I'll put some soapy water in here and spray out the nozzle to give that a clean, and then the bottle can go into the dishwasher. So again, it's still pretty easy to clean. Okay, so then I have the egg cooker. So I love this guy for quick meals. My daughter is not patient. She wants her food right away. So if I don't have breakfast or lunch prepared in advance, which I usually don't, then this is perfect because I can just crack an egg in here, and if I have cheese or vegetables, throw that in as well. Put on the top, cover the hole, give it a shake, and then I can throw it in the microwave for a minute, and then I have a nice omelet ready to go. This is perfect for me as well because, you know, when you're working, when you have kids, you sometimes forget to feed yourself or take care of yourself. So protein is a good way to get some good food in you and good fuel in you. So eggs, throw it in here 1 minute and you're set as well. So that's very helpful for quick, fast meals for you and your family. I use it with the cake tester. I use this end of the cake tester and releaser just to scrape down the sides so that I can pop out the egg really easily. But you can use whatever works for you. Dishwasher safe as well. But I do suggest scraping down the sides or soaking it or rinsing it out first if you're not going to run the dishwasher right away. Just because once it gets crusty, as you know, the dishwasher doesn't get all that out right away. So now for some of the bigger items, stoneware. Pampered Chef is really well known for their stoneware, and I didn't know anything about it beforehand, and I'm so glad I have it in my kitchen now. Before with my metal sheets, I would always put foil or parchment paper so that I could avoid a big mess, but it was a lot of garbage and not environmentally friendly. And I do not have to do this at all with stoneware. They come pre-seasoned, and as you use it, it'll season itself and become darker over time, and the non-stick abilities will increase over time as well. To clean it, all you have to do is have hot running water. It comes with a scraper, and you just scrape food off. I promise you, it's that easy. You don't even use soap, because soap will strip off the seasoning that's already there. It doesn't retain flavors or smells, so you can put fish on it, cook it, give it that hot water rinse with a scrape, and then do cookies, and it's still perfectly fine. The biggest thing with stoneware is that you do need to have it 2/3 covered with food. Because of the way it retains heat so well, it just needs that food spread out properly to avoid damaging. So that's why there's many different sizes of stoneware and many different types of stoneware, so that you can get a couple that fit what you make regularly and have it 2/3 covered. So there's sheet pans like this. This is the toaster oven size, but there's medium and large. There's roast pans, pizza pans, and loaf pans as well. So many for you to choose from. The next bigger item that I love is our cookware. So this is the non-stick cookware. We have stainless steel, we have cast iron as well, but my go-to is just the non-stick because it's so easy to use and so easy to clean. These guys come with a lifetime warranty, and you cannot find that very often with cookware. So that's why I love the Pampered Chef one. Heavy duty. They don't have the bolts here like for the handle, so you don't have extra ridges and things that food can get stuck on. Dishwasher safe, lifetime guarantee. Amazing. And what I love about this non-stick pan is that the handles come off like that. So both of them can go in the dishwasher, and then when you are storing them away, they can also just nest away like that, and you don't have those awkward spaces of the handles taking up space. So easy storage as well. So that's why I love these guys. Okay, so now I want to show you guys my favorite, top favorites, which are the air fryer and the blender. These guys are my favorite because they do so much, so fast, so easily. And they're also countertop, which I love, so I don't have to worry about, say, the oven and wondering where my running toddler is. It's just safer that they're up top here out of her way. So for the air fryer, there's preset functions, so it takes the guesswork out, and it's also bigger than most. So this guy's 11 liters, and I think most are about 4 to 6, so it's about double the size. And the heating element is on the top as well, which is different than most, just because Pampered Chef was hearing that the ones that had the heat element on the bottom was causing some damage to the countertops, and so that's why they moved it up top here. So door opens like this. You have 2 cooking trays and then a drip tray. So all the metal accessories are dishwasher safe except for the drip tray. This is hand wash, but so easy to do. Everything else dishwasher safe. The door even comes off so that you can wipe out the door and wipe off the inside without the door being in the way. Preset functions, so air fry, so your chicken strips or fish strips or whatnot, and then of course French fries. It comes with a rotating basket for French fries, so I make fries now about once a week just because it's so good, so easy, and fun to watch. Also has a bake function, roast, rotisserie. Comes with a rotisserie spit, so you can rotisserie some chicken. You can put pineapple on here, cauliflower. So many fun things that I never would have been able to do before. Then reheat is also my favorite. Things like pizza, chicken wings, samosas, things you want to reheat and not die in the microwave can come in here, reheat, and be crispy again. Last one is dehydrate, which is so cool and so fun. I made apple chips the other day. Again, something I never thought I would ever make. So you can make your own fruit chips, fruit leather, and even beef jerky. So really cool. Next one is the blender. So let me pull it into view here. This blender I love it. I used to have a Vitamix and I don't use it anymore. So with this guy, preset functions again, so you don't have to babysit it. Select a function like soup, push a button, and walk away. It'll beep to let you know when it's ready, and I love that. Biggest difference between this and a Vitamix is the cooking element. So there's a cooking element in the base here that cooks up to 200 degrees. So you're actually going to be cooking your food and having those flavors meld together versus just heat friction. So with the Vitamix, things get hot, but it's just hot from friction. It's not actually cooking any of the food. This goes up to 200 degrees and cooks your food. I love it. So things that I used to hate making and didn't do very often, like soups or pasta sauce, I do it in here because I just throw everything in and it does all the work for me. So throw everything in, push a button, pasta sauce in 30 minutes, and I barely did anything. I've also been able to make things that I never thought I would before in here as well, like jam. Never in my dreams did I think I would ever make homemade jam, and now I can and be in control with ingredients and how much sugar. And same with peanut butter. I made homemade peanut butter in here as well. So I love this guy as well. And also has a heated wash function. So you put some water in, put some soap in, and then it's just like a mini dishwasher for itself. So there's many videos that will highlight all the things that these two items can do. There's many other posts coming in the party, many other games. So I hope that you guys continue and having fun, and let me know if there's anything that I can help with, any questions I can answer. Shoot me a comment or message. I look forward to partying more with you guys this week. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you've watched this video and been able to stay with me this long. Take care and have a good day.